Ladies and gentlemen, we're back at the Bloomington Event Center. What a tremendous evening of Steel Domain Wrestling action, starting off with the suspension of the Golden Idol, first of all. Then we get a three-way dance and elimination match for the Steel Domain Wrestling Tag Team Championship. We get characters, like Riley Jackson prancing around the ring. We get
like I said, kind of makes you miss the Golden Idol.
Well, that's a stretch. I wouldn't go that far, but nonetheless, what a hard-hitting night. Joey Avalon, Tyler Colton, you name it. And then, of course, that big main event. Jay Bradley defending the Steel Domain Wrestling Heavyweight Championship against the challenge of Airwolf.
And you've got to give Airwolf all the credit in the world. He gave Jay Bradley.
Oh!
How about we stop right there and you politely remove yourself and I'll pick up where you left off. Huh?
You know what, Jay? I'll tell you what. I bet you don't hear this that often. It would be my pleasure.
You're a very smart man.
Well,
be my guest. Mick, all the best.
Ken? Well, Ken Resnick.
No. That was Ken. This is Jay Bradley. And as you were saying, I should say, let me correct what you were saying. Jay Bradley proves he's the man in Steel Domain Wrestling. He proves he is heavyweight champion by putting Airwolf down easily. 1, 2, 3. I wasn't done. So, Mitch Paradise, words are words. Time to put some action behind those words. You want a shot at me, Mitch? You think I owe you something, or Steel Domain or these fans owe you something because they cheer your name? Well, as far as I know, there are a lot of people cheering my name tonight. So with that said, you want what's mine? Back of the line. I think it's you and Airwolf back in the back of the bus now. So when you get to the front, if you get to the front, I'll be waiting.
All right. I'm not going to offend you. I'm not that stupid. I've been around the block a couple of times. Mitch Paradise, all the credentials in the world. Jay Bradley, he's a multiple-time Steel Domain heavyweight champion. He's been in this business about as long as you have, about 2 decades or so. Certainly, Mitch is nobody to fool with. You know that. You're a very smart man, and you also know that Airwolf took you to the limit tonight. I mean, come on, admit it. The kid is a tough, legitimate contender.
Yeah, he's a tough kid. He's got some balls. He's got good pedigree. I know where he comes from. Ken Anderson's done a wonderful job breaking that young man into the business, but he's not Jay Bradley. He's not a heavyweight contender, and I proved it.
There's no doubt about it, and I'm sure you will watch the tape of the matchup as you always do. And Ken Resnick and I spewed accolades about you. You're the legitimate deal, no question about it. Coming back full circle here to Steel Domain Wrestling.
I might sit here for a while and let you gloat about me. It feels good.
The legitimate deal, and certainly a guy not to mess with. There's no doubt about it. You're seemingly unstoppable right now, but in all seriousness now, you know full well on any given night anybody can beat anybody in this business, and Mitch Paradise is hungry. He's hungry to regain the gold, the heavyweight championship here in Steel Domain Wrestling. Don't look beyond him. I know you're smarter than that.
He's hungry. The buffet line is way longer than the buffet. He's the back of the line.
Ladies and gentlemen, no question about it. If confidence was bottled by the ounce, this guy would be a millionaire. He has come full circle here in Steel Domain Wrestling, an SDW original.
Let me stop you. Let me ask you one thing. Who's the man? Who is it, Mick?
Jay Bradley is the man, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you next time out with Steel Domain Wrestling.